sounds like, there's not enough time in the day to get anything done. Especially if you allow society and what they want from you and what they expect from you to guide, what you do with your life. It's extremely important for you to set goals up that are good for you. I listen to a lot of motivational podcasts. I also listen to a lot of financial podcasts to just kind of gear me in the right direction, or kind of help me with investing my money and stuff like that. And sometimes the numbers they come up with are so huge. You know what I mean? I'm one person, and I be thinking, God, I really have to make more, revamp my plan or something to meet these goals. And then I realize that what I really have to do is create goals that are good for me in my life. When I'm listening to these podcasts and even just listening to advice from people, those are their goals and what they see. I have to set goals, aspirations that are equipped for me. And it took me a while to realize that. It just took me a while to realize, okay, this person says I need to retire with $2 million, right? Gosh. So $2 million is not hard for me to attain, on top of my dad and paying my home and raising a child on my own. It can be a lot, right? It's a lot that I have to set aside. And then all of a sudden I have all this anxiety because I'm listening to this show, and this show told me I have to have $2 million by the time I'm 60, And I just realized one day that if I base my life based on what other people say, I'm never going to measure up. You understand? I'm never going to measure up. I'm never going to be enough if I base what I want out of life on what somebody else said. That's why it's extremely important to base your goals on you and your situation, and to not be caught up into what everybody else says, even if it's an expert in finance or an expert in whatever, right? Whatever you're engaging in. It's extremely important for you guys to make sure that you base your goals on you and your life and your situation. You know what I mean? That's just how it goes. And that's what's going to keep you the healthiest. I'm somebody that suffers with anxiety, and I probably didn't have it much until after I had a child, and I start having all these goals and all these aspirations and all these things that I want to do that I deserve, right? My child has goals and things that he wants to accomplish that he deserves. And I'm on this road of raising a child on my own. No complaints, because sometimes that's the best thing for your child. That's another conversation. But, anyway, the fact that when I realized that I was required to do so much and just be one person, really gave me anxiety, and I suffer with it to this day. I am somebody that controls my anxiety with working out and meditation and prayer. If it wasn't for Islam, I think that I would literally be on all types of meds just trying to cope. But I found Islam, and I realized that the best thing for me to do when I feel anxious is to work out or to take some time outside. I love the sun and stuff like that, so I manage mine naturally. But still in all, there are times when I'm just laying down and I start thinking of all that's required of me, and it really causes me havoc. And then I remember and I realize that I am doing the best I can. And I think that sometimes in society, in what we're dealing with in life, is we don't give ourselves enough credit. You are doing the best you can. And if you know you're not doing the best you can, God will allow you the time and the energy to revamp your plan so you can make a plan that is the best for you in your life. And I think that's my point in today's conversation with you guys, is do the best you can. Do not try to measure up to other people's goals and aspirations or to what other people say. No, I am Alicia, and Alicia's going to set goals that are good for me, and I'm going to attain them, God willing, right? You are Jacob, or you are Brittany, or you are Sophia, and you're going to set goals that are good for you, and God willing, God is going to allow you to accomplish those goals. And I think that's all, that's my only point today, is I want you guys to give yourself more and more credit. We as society are not giving ourselves enough credit, and we're trying to measure up to all these other people's, what they say and what they think we should do. And that's not how it works. God created you special and different, and give yourself credit and love yourself up, and realize that in God's time and with God's strength and guidance, everything will work out for you. This is Alicia So Awesome. It's good to see you guys. I'll see you later.